want to talk about the concept of forgiveness. When do you forgive people? Should you forgive people? Forgiveness works as an emergency brakes for universal laws. The universe will take care of its own situations until you, by use of your free will, interrupts. The law of rhythm state that there's always a back and forth motion. You've all heard this before. There's always a constant swing in the universe, always a back and forth. The law of cause and effect says that whatever you put out in the universe, you're going to get it back. So if you put out goodness, love, peace, prosperity, then you're going to get that back. If you put out hatred, putridness, bitterness, you're going to get that back. Unless somebody hit the emergency brakes. What's the emergency brakes? Forgiveness. Some things should be forgiven. If I'm turning the corner in the grocery store and you're right there and I bump into you, well, it wasn't on purpose. So something like that should always be forgiven. What if I'm driving along, I spill my coffee in my lap, I swerve in your lane? Does it really deserve the blicky? You know what I'm saying? So then what's the solution? How do we stop it? Just get out of the way. The law of cause and effect. Whatever you create, you're gonna suffer that fate. When you tell the universe that you forgive someone's aggression or a grievous action towards you, you let them off the hook. They are free to do it again because you have signaled to the universe that you are perfectly fine with what happened. You don't find it offensive. It's quite okay for it to happen again. That's why chattel slavery was so brutal on our ancestors, because the first thing they were taught was to forgive those actions. The first thing they were taught was to signal to the universe that those actions were perfectly fine. And it's okay to repeat those actions. So there's a line. You should not forgive every action. You shouldn't. Some actions you should just step out of the way and let the universe run its course. Just step out of the way. Don't forgive them. When you forgive them, you signal to the universe that it's okay for them to do it again, and that's not what you want to do. That's why the world is running amok right now. We've been told to forgive every action, and we shouldn't. Some actions the universe needs to resolve. Some situations need to be resolved. But you don't want to become a cause. Because then if you become a cause, now you're going to have to suffer the effect. The universe got this. God got this. Been doing it for eons. He knows what he's doing. It's our job to learn how to operate in those universal laws, under those manners, for the betterment of humanity. We see where this other shit going. Money, money, money. Yeah, we see where that shit going. Yeah. We got to operate in universal laws.